up and say you're strong. No one can stop you, oh yeah. Rise to the occasion, go ahead, you know you're strong. No one can stop you. Kings of conversation, kings of conversation, kings of conversation, kings of conversation. Yo, people, Broomtown, my town, no postcodes, kings of conversation. You know what time it is, people. You know what time it is. And today, yo, what can I say? Like, yo, I got a few things to talk about right now. And I don't even, because you see this thing here, a few weeks ago, you know, if you're watching my podcast, yeah, I was, the WAP song and all of that, yeah, I was having my little opinion. I didn't really say too much on it. I was just saying parental guidance. But now, this song has affected me.
He just fuss all day. Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
It's affected me. I've had to go back and look at this song because obviously the other day, I'm at my yard, sitting down, chilling. I hear my youth coming down the stairs. There's some holes in this house. I'm thinking, yo, my youth's 9. I said, yo, where you hear that? Because I know I don't play this tune in my yard. I don't play this song in my house because I'm not, like I said, I'm a 90s. I was brought up on 90s music, man, when songs had messages, good messages.
Hey, look, drunk. Should we do this?
Now, I've analysed this song now. I had to go back. I had to look on a thing called Noah Jacobs TV, and he analyses the video differently. Check the link out. I had to analyse it in my own way. I even had to speak to Mr. P and say, yo, and DJ Shin, and say, have you really heard what these people are saying in this song? And even the radio edited version is not much better. And I'm like, yo, because I know, all right, then, most kids now, phone on, switch. You're in there. You can watch whatever you like. Because once they leave the front door and they're going to senior school, one of their friends is going to show them this video. They're even doing TikTok to it.
Now from the top, make it drop. That's some wet. That's some wet. Now get our money. That's some wet. That's some wet. I'm
Number 1. So I'm saying, yeah, I've analysed these lyrics differently now. And there's parts in this video, just on MTV that's showing right now, that I'm thinking, is this really appropriate for people to be watching? That's what I'm asking myself. Because the narrative of what they are pushing is wrong. I don't care. It's raw wrong. Like, you can eat, like I said, you go from, there's some hoes in this house, there's some bros in this house, there's some in this house, and that plays throughout the whole song. So if that's subliminally playing throughout the whole song, what is that telling the girls? What is that telling the young men to think of the girls? Because I'm trying to figure out, like, yo, my daughter she ain't that. But then if I've got my little 9-year-old walking around the house saying that, I had to correct him. Say, there ain't none in this yard. There's none don't ever say them things again in this house. Because the only thing you should know about a hoe is it's a garden tool. That's it. But we got this narrative now where the kids can get their hands on everything. So people, please stay awake, man. Please understand what your kids are watching, because even if you look at the video closely and you look at the window, the doors, every door that they open, something slackness is going on in the doors as well. That's what it is. It's a sex house. And that's what they're saying. Come, look in this door, look in this door. Look what the cats are doing. Did you see that? Did you notice that? 'Cause I didn't notice it when I first watched the video until I had to go back and see what they were doing. That's what I had to go and see. And then on top of that, listen to the lyrics. The girl's saying, I don't cook, I don't clean. Ah, even I cook and clean. I was cleaning all day today.
Yeah, man.
And I cook the food. So I'm a man. And you know what it is? It's not about she don't cook and we're both meant to do this together. It's a team effort. Whatever we bring to the house, we're meant to do it together. Because if that money runs out, who's going to be cooking and cleaning then? Well, we're going to be begging food. Listen, like I said, this whole video is basically glamorizing stripping. That's what it is. It's bringing stripping to the Premier League and making it commercial. People, let's end this thing. Loud pushing this narrative on our kids. That's what I've got to say on WAP, yeah? Next topic. I done a little thing on the BBC last week. You heard what I said about them. And I think I have to keep to this narrative because now there's a geezer called Benjamin Thomas. Look at this guy.
I think it's common knowledge at this point that the BBC doesn't have the best reputation when it comes to sex offenders working for the organisation, with of course the main focus being on the whole Jimmy Savile scandal. Well, around the time Jimmy Savile was said to have committed sexual offences against children and other people, there was another person working for the BBC who was doing similar things. Now he wasn't as known as Jimmy Savile, but the sexual abuse he committed ran from all the way from the 90s all the way up until 2019. 44-year-old Benjamin Thomas had previously worked as a reporter for BBC Wales.
All right, then you see this man here? This man has been doing crimes from since 1990 to 2019, people. 2019, that this man has been doing all of these sexual offences. He's not as big as Jimmy Savile, because they served him. They served him. I told you from 1978, Johnny Rotten was saying something, and they still served him. How are they going to serve anybody with rumours? And now this Benjamin Thomas, he's been working for Wales BBC on the same sexual offences. Like, people, like, I'm serious, like, I'm about counselling the BBC, and you know what, that's breaking my girl's heart, you know, because she love EastEnders.
If you swim in the sewer, you catch something.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the only reason for me in my household to hold on to the BBC, and that ain't worth it to me, the EastEnders thing. If there's no EastEnders, my missus would be upset with me. So, I don't care. BBC got to go. They have to go, because if they're supporting these people, and like I said, they report on everything else, how come they never report on these things? Why do I gotta look on YouTube to find out this information? We ain't protecting our kids enough. And then you want us to pay £157 a year to support a channel that brushes all of this paedophilia under the carpet. I think enough is enough. I hope you can leave a comment if you agree with me today, because this here, it goes deep, man. And if, like I said, I'm a youth worker first and foremost, so I'm out to protect the young people. If you believe in what I'm saying, I think we should cancel the BBC. I think it's finally a bill we should get rid of. It shouldn't exist. All right, then. And, you know, also BBC and Royal Family. Like, I know there's no chance in this world you can get a job when there's rumours that you mess around with kids. That's just in the average day world that we normal people live in. So if there's any rumours and your manager or your boss knows about these kind of things, you ain't keeping your job. How did Jimmy Savile get knighted with them kind of rumours? From 1978, and they called him a sir till he died. There's a dark side to the BBC that they are trying to hide, and I think it's time it all came to light. You can go through pictures on YouTube right now. Prince Philip's with him. Andrew. We all know about Andrew. Like, I ain't letting go of this until he gives us a proper explanation. I'm not letting go, because I don't know, this pattern keeps on continuing. Why are we protecting the victimizers? Why are we protecting them? What about the victims? They need the most protection. But because it's high society.
In high society, high society, high society, high.
It's like nobody can be touched. People, like I said, man, like, I just feel like people need to speak the truth. People need to actually start talking the truth so we can get on with life and protect the people that need protecting and put away the people that need to be put away. And I'm not talking about these signing no registers thing. I mean lock and key, goodbye. Forget signing a register. The Benjamin Thomas and the Jimmy Savile, I ain't taking no words back. But the rest is allegations. Because no one's being charged. So nobody don't come for my neck, yeah? That's all I'm saying. That's a wrap. Next topic. I'm going to say R.I.P. to Pop Smoke. But this really ain't even about Pop Smoke. It's about one of the songs he made. I know you that know this song. You know this song, innit?
And she begin on fat boy. Yeah, she doing begin on fat boy. Michael Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way I heard. Michael Mary. Billie Jean.
This Dior guy. People, like, do you realize some of these designers do not like any other ethnicity wearing their clothes, really? Listen to what this Christian Dior, a guy that worked for Christian Dior said, John Galliano. Like, look what he said. I just want you to listen to this, people.
He is one of high fashion's golden boys, British designer John Galliano. He's been called a genius. He's been called an inspiration. But now, some are calling him a vile racist. The head of French label Christian Dior.
I love Hitler. People like you would be dead today. Your mothers, your forefathers would be gassed.
Oh my God. We have a problem.
With you, you're ugly.
All right, so you heard what he said, innit? Now, I'm saying, yeah, how do we support these clothing lines? You know how much them shoes cost? Or any kind of clothing to do with Christian Dior? And to be fair, they did sack him. So I'm not going to go on like he still works for them. But still, where's he moved to now? Mason Marcella? When Jay-Z was talking about that in his tune, yeah, I thought he was talking about the Freemasons. This man talking about another label, and this is where this guy's gone to work now. And I know if Jay-Z's talking about it, them things ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? So I know enough man, especially in England, all these big rappers and all of that, these grime artists and that, they're putting these clothes on.
Ain't nobody fresher, I'm in Mason, Martin Marcello.
Used to keep the Marge in my Maggie's house. No, I mean Maggie in my Marges.
People, why don't we start supporting local businesses that are doing these clothing things, man? Why don't we start putting them on the map? Because the worst thing is they ain't charging £500 for no shoes and no tops. Listen, I bought a car for my daughter for her birthday for next year. She ain't getting it yet. It's on the drive. Try and give her some motivation. You get what I'm saying? That car cost me £450. Now, that car can get her further than any shoes, any jeans, any dress. Point blank, real talk. So why am I going to support these things, yeah, when like, yo, I'm going to do a thing, yeah, where I'm saying, yeah, you see how my fisherman hat and all of them things there, and my sliders and that, I'm going to put them up. I'm going to start selling these things. I'm going to see if you that support me, because the worst thing is my money will go to a good place. Because I'm trying to invest all my money back into the youth. My dream is to open up my own youth centre. So if I ever making any money in any way, that's my aim. Because I want to take this from England. I want to build up a foundation in England and have something going between England and Africa, because that's my ultimate dream. As I always said, I'm on my Marcus Garvey thing, but I got to start in the roots where I began. And the worst thing is, people, you know, like I was even saying to myself the other day, like, going off topic a bit here, but I was raw thinking the other day, people, like, as much as I'm British, I personally believe that 60% of Britain does not want me in this country. That's what I personally believe. And that's hard to accept because I don't know nowhere else. And for me, grafting and trying to fit in and pay the bills, being a good dad, being a youth worker, and still got to prove my worth in England. So you tell me, people, like, stop supporting these dead designer people that don't like us and start supporting the real people that actually do care. That's all I got to say on that matter. Also, like, the face of Dior, Charlize Theron. Now, guys, I'm not even trying to get into this what's right and what's wrong with all of this. All I know is this woman has got 2 young black boys. in a tutu. That's all I'm saying. Now, I don't know what's going on because I don't want nobody coming for me, but listen to what Dave Chappelle said about this. Because I think she must be trying to get them ready for Hollywood already. And the youngest is 3.
I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree. I see that they put every black man in the movies in a dress at some point in their career. I'll be connecting them down like, wow, all these brothers gotta wear a dress. This happened to me. I'm like, man, this must be the wrong trailer because there's a dress in here. They come in. The writer comes in. I think he's the writer. He's like, Dave, listen, we got this hilarious scene where Martin's sneaking out of jail. So he disguises you as a prostitute. And he put this dress on. And what? No, I'm not doing that. I don't feel comfortable with that. What? You don't feel comfortable with it? I mean, it's a hilarious bit. All the greats have done it. You know, it's like, so you got to take a stand.
Well, hey, you make your opinion. That's a messy topic. And for me to start picking the holes in that, I don't want nobody coming for my neck. Kings of Conversation. We in the house. Broomtown. My town. One love. Peace and respect. Yo, no war. Put down the guns. Put down the knives. Yo, people. Young lives matter. Yeah? Remember this, people. Like I said, I'm pushing this narrative for these young lives matter. We got to protect them. Because they are the future. One love. Peace and respect. Yo, people. I'm out.